The other day I was hanging out with some communists and we went to a cafe. It's occurring to me now this sounds like the setup to a joke. It's not. This is just my life. So I'm with a group of communists and we go to this cafe and it's normal cafe food. You know what I mean? It got sandwiches, it got salads, that kind of stuff. And we're all waiting in line to order at the counter. We're talking about what we want. Oh, what do you want? I don't know. Most of us are like, oh, we'll probably get a sandwich. Yeah, the sandwiches look good. We'll get a sandwich. Yeah. And as we're waiting to order our sandwiches, the person working behind the counter goes, hey guys, announcement, bad news. We are almost out of bread. So if you are at the back of the line, there will not be enough bread for you. So maybe start thinking about ordering something else. It's not a sandwich, okay? There won't be enough bread. And now that person working, they don't know it. They didn't know it at the time because they didn't know we were communists. But they had actually just created, in that moment, a communist bread line. They did. They created a communist bread line, but under capitalism. Which actually, fun fact, bread lines happen under capitalism. Those come from like the Great Depression when people were starving to death here. So that's, I guess, the bread line's natural habitat is capitalism, contrary to what most Westerners think, right? And then it got me thinking about the whole bread line thing, and I'm like, why do Westerners think that bread lines were like a USSR thing? That was a United States thing during the Great Depression. And the USSR, bread was pretty easily available most of the time. There were lines sometimes for specialty products, like meats or sausages or things like that. But no, bread was readily available and heavily subsidized, which meant that you bought it, but it was very, very cheap, and there was usually enough of it to go around, except for the one famine in their history. And they even instituted new policies to stop all the famines that have been naturally occurring there for like centuries. And then there was this report that came out that showed that people in the USSR were eating the same basic caloric intake daily as Americans by like the 1950s or something, but it was more nutritious. Anyway, I was thinking about all that while I was waiting in the capitalist bread line. And suffice it to say, I did not get a sandwich. I got a wrap. Where's your free market god now, capitalists? Checkmate. Checkmate. Actually, the free market gods of capitalism would have said that technically we should have started some sort of black market right there in the line where we started bidding to pay more for the sandwiches based on the scarcity of the bread. And the person with the most money probably would have won the bid because supply low, demand high. So that didn't happen either, though. It's almost like contemporary capitalist economics is not a science at all. It's weird.